It's 3:17 a.m. You're staring at the ceiling. Your heart is pounding like you just ran a sprint. Your mind is racing through tomorrow's to-do list, that conversation from 3 years ago, and whether you remembered to buy almond milk. And the worst part? You were exhausted at 10 p.m. You fell asleep fine. But now, you're wide awake and panicking about how wrecked you'll be tomorrow. In my last video, I promised you the real reason this happens to women over 40, and I promised you a fix so simple you'll be angry nobody told you sooner. 2 ingredients, 5 minutes before bed. That's it. Stay with me. I'm about to show you why your blood sugar is betraying you at 3 a.m. and how to stop it tonight. If you watched my last video, you remember we talked about intermittent fasting after 40. How it spikes cortisol, how it backfires for hormone health, but here's what I didn't have time to fully explain. That fasting, especially going to bed without eating or eating too light at dinner, creates a blood sugar crash somewhere between 2 and 4 a.m. Your brain panics, it thinks you're starving, so it floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline to wake you up and find food. You don't have a sleep problem, you have a blood sugar stability problem, disguised as a sleep problem. And the solution isn't sleeping pills. It isn't meditation apps. It isn't counting backwards from 300. It's eating strategically right before bed. I know. You've been told for decades that eating late makes you fat, that your metabolism shuts down at night, that the kitchen closes at 7 p.m. That advice? It was written for 25-year-olds, not for you. Let me show you what's happening while you sleep. You eat dinner at 6 or 7? Maybe it's a salad. Maybe it's light because you're being good. Your blood sugar rises modestly, then starts falling around 10 p.m. By 2 or 3 a.m., it's in the basement. Your brain needs glucose to sleep deeply. When levels drop too low, your adrenal glands get an emergency signal. Release stress hormones to create glucose from stored sources. Cortisol, adrenaline, the same hormones that would save you from a bear attack. Except there's no bear. There's just you, heart racing, wondering why you can't sleep like a normal person. Here's the wild part. This 3 a.m. wake up is so common in women over 40 that it's almost considered normal. It's not. It's a metabolic signal that your body needs support. And the fix? It's not complicated, but it is precise. Okay, you want the 2 ingredients. But first, let me tell you what this combination does so you understand why it works. Because when you get the mechanism, you'll never skip it again. First ingredient, a small amount of complex carbohydrate, something that digests slowly. We're talking steady, gradual glucose release over hours, not a sugar spike and crash. Second ingredient, a small amount of protein or healthy fat. This slows the carbohydrate absorption even more. It keeps that blood sugar curve flat and stable all night long. The result? No 3 a.m. emergency, no cortisol flood. Your brain has fuel. Your nervous system stays calm. You sleep through until morning, often for the first time in years. Now, the ingredients. Half a small apple, 1 tablespoon of almond butter. That's it. The apple provides slow-releasing fructose and fiber. The almond butter provides fat and a touch of protein. Together, they create a 4 to 6 hour blood sugar buffer that carries you through the night. Eat it 30 minutes before bed, brush your teeth after, go to sleep. I can already hear you. But won't eating before bed make me gain weight? No. Eating excess calories makes you gain weight. This is roughly 100 to 120 calories. And here's the thing, when you sleep deeply because your blood sugar is stable, your body releases growth hormone. It repairs, it burns fat, it restores. Poor sleep, on the other hand, raises cortisol the next day, which increases cravings, which leads to actual overeating. This small snack, it prevents the metabolic chaos that leads to weight gain. But I'm not hungry at night. You don't need to be hungry. You're not eating for hunger. You're eating for blood sugar insurance. Think of it like taking a supplement, except it's food your body recognizes. But I intermittent fast. Then eat this snack and start your clock from there. Or reconsider whether fasting is serving you right now. Refer back to my last video. The women who try this, they report the same thing within 3 to 5 nights.
I slept through until morning. I didn't wake up once. I actually feel rested.
I was waking up every single night at 3:30, like clockwork. I started the apple and almond butter. Night 3, I slept until 6 a.m. I thought something was wrong because it was so quiet. My Aura ring showed my HRV improved 20 points in 2 weeks. My deep sleep doubled, all from a snack I was scared to eat.
These aren't outliers. This is physiology. When you support your blood sugar, your nervous system stops treating night like an emergency. It treats it like rest. And rest, genuine, deep, uninterrupted rest, is where hormone repair happens, where your brain clears waste, where your cells regenerate. You're not cheating by eating before bed. You're biohacking your way back to the sleep you had in your 30s. Here's what I want you to take away from this 2-part series. Your body after 40 isn't broken. It's not failing you. It's operating under different rules than it used to, and different rules than mainstream fitness culture acknowledges. The 3 a.m. wake up isn't a character flaw. It's not anxiety you need to meditate away. It's not aging you have to accept. It's information, data, a signal that your metabolic needs have shifted. When you learn to read these signals, when you stop fighting your biology and start supporting it, everything changes. The weight that wouldn't budge, it starts moving. The energy that crashed at 2 p.m., it stabilizes. The mood swings, the brain fog, the feeling that your body is suddenly a stranger, you come home to yourself. So tonight, try it. Half an apple, 1 tablespoon almond butter, 30 minutes before bed. Then come back here tomorrow and tell me what happened. Did you sleep through? Did you wake less? I read every comment, and your story helps other women find the courage to try something that sounds backwards but works. Hit subscribe if this 2-part series has been helpful. We're building something here, a place where women over 40 get real answers, not recycled diet advice from 1997. And next week, I'm going deeper. We're talking about the morning routine that sets your cortisol curve for the entire day. Because fixing your 3 a.m. wake up is huge, but waking up with energy instead of exhaustion, that's the next level. There's a specific way to break your fast after 40 that most women get completely wrong. It either sets you up for steady energy or a blood sugar roller coaster that ends with you face down in a bowl of pasta at 8 p.m. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you next week for the morning protocol.